elders past, present, and emerging, and all the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Island people here today. Now, I would like to read a speech by our President Tina Lee for today's event. We would like to thank all the distinguished guests today for your attendance and all the Global Federation of Chinese Businesswomen Australia members for your time and effort to celebrate the International Women's Day. In order to empower women and celebrate women's achievement and increase gender equality in the world, we welcome everybody to have photos with us either in front of the poster or in the group photos by hand up with the Choose to Challenge card. The intention of the event today is we would like to meet and connect the local multicultural communities leaders and increase the cooperation in the future, and so we can support each other. Today, the themes are not only to celebrate International Women's Day, but also to introduce Taiwan Aboriginal, or we should call Austronesian people's costumes, which the Taiwanese government recognized 60 Aboriginal tribes, but today we only showcase 12 tribes. Therefore, tribes' costumes are chosen and put on the mannequins for the certain reasons, which you could see at the front of this venue. The reason they are chosen because one is called Army, one is called Kuyuma. It's because the societies are more emphasized by women and not just dominated by men. Also, Taiwan and Brunei, they respect both genders. So if you'd like to know more about the history, we have the palm cards and information on the display. And we also have some other tribes and costume display behind you. So please feel free to have a look, and if you'd like to try, you're welcome to do so. Now, we're going to start by showing you a little bit of the PowerPoint about the organization. Thank you for your time. In March is the time we celebrate International Women's Day. So I'm going to introduce our association, Outstanding Women, to celebrate their achievement and our achievement. Okay, I'm going to run the PowerPoint. our GFCDWA. Wrong too quickly. Okay. So this is our organization chart. I can send this PowerPoint to everyone. Each distinguished guest, if you are interested in our organization. This is our 6th activity since 2005 until present. We have a business and a networking and a workshop and a training classes. And also sports and traveling. And the festival and the conference. And the music and dance and tourism and donation. This is our 6th major activity in Australia. This is our founding president. He is a local. This is our honorable president, Willie Law. This is our sixth president. Our vice president, our committee. This is we involve with the local. We do the bushfire donation, fundraising, and also to the Brisbane City Council. And this is some letter from the Teledacty. This is the book donation for the Gold Coast Youth Service. This is a Red Cross grant donation last year. This is Gold Coast this year female athlete team sports donation. Thank you. Just briefly, this is our reference. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tiva. Now we would like to briefly introduce all our VIP guests today. So I will just pronounce your organization and your name. And when I mention your name, could you please stand up and give a 1-minute speech, okay? So we start with Queensland Police, a Senior Police Liaison Officer and Japanese Community of Queensland, Mr. Nao Hirano.
Thank you for inviting us. My name is Nao Hirano. I'm from the Queensland Police Cross-Cultural Liaison Unit. So we look after the old multicultural communities. We have the Down in Bang. He's a spread police liaison officer. She can speak Mandarin and Cantonese. So if you have any problems, just contact us. We're happy to help all communities. If you have your friends, any kind of community background, please let us know. Thank you.
Thank you, Nao. That was a very quick 1 minute. The next person is a very special lady, is Miss Melody Chen, the Commissioner of OCAC. Okay.
Hello everybody, my name is Melody. I'm from Brisbane. We have during this situation. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Melody.
Citizen Society of International Australia. We belong. We are the brother and sister association with Global Business Women's Association. They're doing much better than our association. Thank you. Happy Women's Day.
Thank you very much, Roy. Okay. Our next guest is also a gentleman, Mr. Lawrence Quinlivan. Sorry, excuse my pronunciation. She is the Australian Friends of Taiwan Secretary General.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Tina, for the invitation to attend the game today. I always thoroughly enjoy attending the functions down here in the Gold Coast with all the pretty girls. And today, of course, there's other displays, excellent displays of women's dress from the various Aboriginal tribes. And I know the display there from the Taiwan tribe, which I'm familiar with in the southern area of Taiwan, and the Rukai in particular, in the area near Mainong. The Australian Friends of Taiwan Association is a little different with the other Taiwanese associations in Queensland, in that our primary role is the linkage between the Taiwanese associations and the Taiwanese community and the Australian community. And we try and have had some success in linking schools and organisations in Queensland with sister organisations in Taiwan. That's our primary role, and we're happy to continue with that activity. Thank you very much, and I congratulate you.
Thank you very much, Lawrence. Okay. The next guest is from the Multicultural Council Gold Coast, Ms. Jenny Burton.
Thank you so much. It is so lovely to be here. I'm actually taking over from Kevin today. He sent his apologies. I work for MCCGC, and one of the things we absolutely love doing is connecting with diverse communities. So through in so many different ways. It's so lovely to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jenny. That was also a very quick 1 minute. Oh, that's great. That's great. Very good. Okay. Our next guest is from the QCWA Beach Mountain branch. We have two guests here today. We have President Amanda Harrison and also International Officer Judy Duran. But due to the limitation of time, so we can only allow one person to speak. So which would be Amanda, right? Or Judy? Okay. Thank you, Judy.
Thank you for inviting us so much, Tina. And we were the recipients of some funds that you guys gave us. I suppose it's really close to 2 years ago now. We suffered bushfires up in Beechmont. And our QCWA, the CWA branch up there, this year our theme is weaving connections within our community, because we can see how when the bushfires hit, it was everybody pulling together, and our branch of CWA joined in, and we fed a lot of people for a week. All the SES and firemen and police out there. So it's that importance of kindness and being there for each other. So that's what we try to specialize in, and helping people find the right services and all of that. So thank you so much for having us here today, and happy Women's Day.
Thank you so much, Judy and Amanda. Now, our next guest is from Kusma Indonesian Community Australia Inc., Ms. Tia Taylor. Is Tia
Good afternoon and happy Women's Day. And then we just still celebrate Women's Day for 1 month or every day. I like every day. And first of all, thank you to Debbie to invite me such a great event. And then actually, if you didn't invite me, I didn't even know that this exists. So thank you so much. So let me introduce myself. My name is Tia Taylor. I'm from Indonesian community of the Gold Coast. And what we do is we introduce our cultures, Indonesian cultures, to international Australians, and also to everyone in Australia. So we introduce through sharing our culture, through dancing, and then teach them Indonesian language. And the same like everyone's, you also looking after your own community. So we have, we celebrate like, we do event, like celebrate Indonesian Independence Day once a year, and then maybe someone here doesn't know, for Indonesian, to renew their passport, they have to go to Sydney, because they don't have consulate in Brisbane. So instead of Indonesian people have to go to Sydney, because they have to pay flight, accommodation, that comes from work. So we invite the consulate from Sydney to go to Gold Coast with their equipment, which is only 2 in the country. And then people that live in Gold Coast, Brisbane, Toowoomba, they come to Gold Coast to do their renewal passport. So that's one of our service to Indonesians. And also on the day, normally we don't just do those type of things, but we also share Indonesian food. We also have international entertainment as well. So activities will be on next April, 10 April. So you're welcome to come to enjoy the food and the entertainment. But the next one, actually, we also organizing multicultural events once a year, which is it's called Harmony, Gold Coast Harmony Festival. Actually, last year we were going to do it, everything set, ready to go. We've been planning it for months. And a week before that, COVID hit us. And there's no more event more than 500 people. So our event is about 1,000. So all the works for months, just that's it. So now we try to do it again, and then actually it's on this Saturday. So I will pass around these flyers. I know it's tiny, but you can have the Kusuma Indonesia Facebook, all the details over there. The event is a free event, it's very family event. We have a free jumping castle, free children activities for children, and then international entertainments, and then food stall from different countries. And yeah, it's at Broadwater Parkland in front of Australia Fair. It's from 10 until 3 o'clock. And hopefully, it will be sunny like this. I hope the grass will be dry. And yeah, I will pass this one around. Yeah, that's all from me. And then if you need to contact me, you can contact you can ask Debbie. Or Debbie got my contact. Sorry, I forgot to bring my name card. But yeah, the Facebook is Kusuma Indonesia Community Australia. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tia. And we will try to visit the event. Okay. Our next guest is from the Australia Chinese Women's Federation Incorporated. We have two guests here today. We have the President, Ms. Ping Bao, and also the Vice President, Adeline Yap. But because the limitation of the time, we can only allow one person to speak. So will be Ms. Ping Bao. Yeah.
Firstly, my name is Ping Bao.
Thank you very much for Tina for the association inviting us today. I'm very happy to see the old faces as I'm quite active collaboration with Gold Coast Multicultures Organization. Our association name is Australia Chinese Women's Federation Corporation. We actually welcome everybody. Our members, 30 to 40% are mixed culture. Because my husband is Australian, I always been last 20 years in a multicultural way. So I'm very happy with the Gold Coast. I'm very happy to be in Robina around area where I can try to help engage with more organizations like Tina's organization, of course with other organizations as well, of course with Darwin's help with the public information to access our Chinese background families or Asian background families. We actually have different events around Robina area, such as we do seniors help. We welcome everybody. We help 50 above seniors doing digital training. So every Tuesday morning in Robina Community Center. If you have friend or member, we welcome everybody. Doesn't matter where you come from. So welcome to join our events. We do try to open like engagement due to the COVID. Everyone doing a lot in backyard, doing the gardening. So I do share some seedling and seeds. If you are interested, of course, contact us as well. And we are very open to be engage or collaborate with any association need our help or willing to engage, such as we host quite large Chinese events this year in Chinatown, Southport. So we're going to cooperate with Tina for next year or this year, the Chinese New Year, so hopefully a big one on the Gold Coast. We invite everybody. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Kate. Our next guest is the Senate candidate from 2019, Ms. Debbie Lodin.
，Hello， 大家好，我是罗庆玲。My name is Debbie Lodin, and my background is I'm a fifth generation Australian Chinese. My great-great-grandfather, Kai Tai Fung, came in the late 1800s. So today I'm representing everyone from the late 1800s and onwards till now. I've been president of different clubs in the past, but I've found in the last few years I like to just connect with different clubs on the Gold Coast, help them where I can. So if anyone ever has any problems or wants connections, just give me a call. At the moment, I'm actually working on a documentary. Hopefully I'm going to get funding. There is a scroll in Canberra in the National Museum that represents 200 years of Chinese Australia from 1788 to 1988, and I really would like to turn that into a documentary. So I'm working hard trying to get funding and trying to get permission to do that. Other than that, will I run again this year? I'm still thinking about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Debbie. We're doing well with the 1 minute. Now, our next VIP guest is from Australian Indian Film Council, Ms. Seema Chauhan.
Yeah, that's fine. Hi everyone, my name is Seema. I've been on the Gold Coast for the last 22 years. I came here as an international student, fell in love with Gold Coast and never left. So I've been part of various Indian communities in the past. Once I graduated from Griffith, I did film shootings on the Gold Coast. So we brought in Bollywood movies and we shot on the Gold Coast and we showcased Gold Coast to the rest of India and the world. More recently, I was the Vice President Second of Global Organization People of Indian Origin. And so I've been part of lots of different committees, and now Australian Indian Film Council that has just been established this year. I'm one of the core members of the team, and we're trying to shoot movies in Australia and take Australian movies to India. So it's a multi, between bilateral relationship between two countries, and I'm so proud to be involved. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Seema. Our next guest is from Australian over 50s guide, Deepa Callis.
Hi everyone, a very good afternoon to everybody. I'm Deepa, I'm the publisher of the Australian Over 50s Living and Lifestyle Guidebook. I hope many of you all have seen this, but if not, we've brought quite a few copies here for people to take home. We are a social enterprise, and our main aim is to be able to give retirees and seniors information so that they lead the best quality of life that they can in their years. Now, there's always talk about doom and gloom when people retire or as they age, and that it's all, very negative. But we're here to say that, look, there is so many things that we can celebrate, so many things that we can do together, so many things that we can be together, like this community group. I want to give a big congratulations to the community group, Taiwanese group and the Chinese groups and the businesswomen that are over here, that you guys have done a fantastic job. As a publisher for this age group, my main aim, and I push that we should really be part of communities. It is really important as we age that we find our own tribe and we find our community and we join groups and events like this so that we can keep ourselves mentally active and physically active. That is a huge priority that I push in my book. The other thing that I like to cover in my book is that yes, there are challenges as we age. Yes, there are things that slow down for us. But we try to talk about the positive spins and the solutions that are available for aging people. I know a lot of people over here don't look like as if they're retired because you all look very, very young and very pretty. So perhaps you'd like to take some of these books for your parents and share it with them. And tell them that it's time for us to all celebrate our life. This is the time for us. This is the time for you guys. And we need to be out there and join these wonderful groups that are out there and live our best years yet to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Deepa. That was great. 1 minute with a lot of information for us. So the copy of the books are in the front for everybody, right? If anyone is interested. Okay. So, is any guest I haven't mentioned here? I think we have everybody. Now we're going to invite our host today, our president, Ms. Tina Ling, to do a closing speech for us.
So wonderful have everyone, distinguished guests, to be here with us to celebrate International Women's Day. Let me conclude by a shorter introduction about our organization, which is the Global Federation of Chinese Businesswomen of Australia, GFCBWA. And it was founded in 2004 by our founding president, Shu Lin, at the South Gold Coast. And we are 34 chapters around the world in our headquarters, GFCBW, which is registered in Taiwan. And he plays the role about mentoring other the world, embracing the trend, establishing network, and developing economy and trade. Regardless of one nationality, race, age, and political affiliation, GFCBWA wish to involve local community and promote Taiwanese culture and multicultural as well, to work with local government and multicultural community to create our better future. Thank you. Thank you for your presence and to celebrate with us. Thanks a lot.
Before we start our finger food and the networking session, I forgot to mention we also have a lady. She's from the New Life Church. She has been great help to us by organizing the venue. And we've been running this special English class for new immigrants and help them to understand about the Australian culture and learning the, how to live like Aussie, etc. So Helen was great help. I just would like to address that to Miss Helen Morris. And now, before we get into all the yummy